We are building a flight simulator for mental health practitioners. Why? Because we need to practice before it matters. I'm Dmitry, founder of Rolelit and clinical psychologist. 1 million practitioners needed. Patients wait months just to see someone. Training a therapist is expensive and slow. That's how mental health crisis looks like. For decades, universities face an impossible dilemma. The best way to learn therapy is to do therapy. But students cannot practice with real clients because the risk of harm is too high. So, training stays theoretical. Students report lack of practical experience and insufficient feedback from their supervisors. Closing that gap. Think about pilots, how they solve this problem with a flight simulator, making mistakes, failing safely, and playing every possible scenario. Rolelit does that for therapy. You practice with an AI client that feels real and get instant feedback after every response. What you practice here, you perform. We are building a domain-governed AI architecture. What you practice here, you perform in real sessions. That's how experiential learning works. So students start for free, improve, and upgrade to subscription. Then they bring Rolelit into their universities, turning peer adoption into institutional license. Competitors splits in two, theory-based education or unstructured AI tools. Rolelit sits where it matters, scalable AI and hands-on learning experience. Our beachhead is 200,000 psychology graduates in US and UK every year. That's a 40 million obtainable market. But the need goes far beyond therapists, social workers, medical staff, HR teams. We believe mental health skills should be practiced, not just learned. Our research peers and beta users helped us validate the product. 3 institutions are ready to pilot us. The roadmap is deliberate. We validate, we build, we partner with institutions, and we scale through new integrations and new markets. I'm a clinical psychologist and chief of product. Beside me is Alex, our CTO and AI engineer. Together with our team, we are supported by advisors from US, Europe, and Moldova. We are raising 200K to reach our first institutional contracts and meaningful recurring revenue. The proof points for our next rounds and market expansion. The gap between theory and practice is huge, and it costs lives. We are closing it by building the new generation of mental health training, matching the standards of flight simulation and accessible as an app. And the last one. First sessions are always the coldest. Let us warm it up. Roll it. Thank you.
We enable accounting firms to become technology operators like PwC, and we help their SMB clients to manage their finances better and improve cash flow. Every day, the entrepreneur and the accountant Every day, the entrepreneur and the accountant works together using disconnected tools. This leads to cash crunches and 1 in 3 tax fines. In order to solve this problem at scale, we thought about working with accounting firms. One firm manages 100 clients, 200 firms manages 20,000 clients. We tested this model with customer acquisition of $300 per client and about 6 months activation cycle per accountant. Every accountant is using Sirius to work less, keeps clients longer, and earn more. And they actually save up to 300 hours per month using Sirius. This is 2 people. They improve the customer satisfaction because they're offering our product as a white label solution, and they earn 30% on each upgrade the client makes in the platform. It works damn cute. The accountant invites the entrepreneur in Apple Sexy Workspace, their brand name it. They manage all their clients in one portal, and they manage all the contracts, paper invoices, and documents flowing from WhatsApp and Viber directly into Sirius, which auto-categorizes them so that the accountant can close the books faster and the entrepreneur to get a P&L and cash flow. We started this model 2 months ago. We have 27 accountants, 75 in the pipeline, $70,000 in MRR, and 250 companies joining last month. We make money by actually selling to the accountant. The accountant pays us $350 per month for Sirius, and the SMB, if it decides to upgrade on our current solution, can pay up $300 more. We give 30% of these upgrades to the accountant, and we transform the accountant from a bookkeeper into a technology integrator, because the guys on the right side raised billions of dollars to replace the accountant. The accountant needs to work with the guys on the left side who are legacy software vendors that are too cumbersome to adapt to agentic workload. We are hard to copy, considering the white label solution, our local tax rails, and our aligned interest with accountants. We are starting in Romania this month to generate 1 million euros in revenue by the end of the year, to sign 200 firms and create and sign our first seed round. We are builders. Me and my co-founder built companies and products all our life, and we already secured half of our funding round from notable investors and angels with exits. 15,000 accountants get us to 1 million clients. Thank you.
Sonr creates real-time audio solutions for athletes, but why would athletes need audio solutions? Don't they already have them? Yes, but only on land. Take swimming. What do swimmers actually have? No feedback, no guidance, no engagement. In water, everything disappears. We felt that problem ourselves, so we created a solution specifically for water. Not land headphones repurposed, not generic tools. Real-time audio on the water, reliably, comfortably, smoothly. Just put it under your cap or clip it to your goggles, and then forget it's even there. We are already beyond concept stage. $2.8 million in revenue, more than 22,000 units sold with customers in 60+ countries. Real demand, real markets. We use TAM as context, but internally we build bottom-up. Reachable swimmers and institutions by proven demand, by no monetization. This creates realistic 15 to 60 million annual revenue opportunity. The lower end assumes growth through existing channels, the upper end accelerated scale. The economics already work. Coach operates on a 52% contribution margin, music at 59%. Our LTV to CAC ratio is 3.2. We combine two revenue engines, consumer and institutional sales. Together, they create scalable revenue today and recurring expansion over time. There are strong brands on the market, but most of them adapted land products. We build swim first, and the difference shows up in fit, comfort, floatability, usability. The same logic applies to coaching. We've created an ecosystem. Coach for real-time instruction, music for motivation, multi-sport for adjacent sports, and software being scoped for personalization, training intelligence, and recurring revenue. Our growth model has 4 layers. D2C drives scale, B2B drives margin, ecosystem products drive expansion, and AI and subscriptions will create a long-term upside. Swimming is only our first category. We start with water, and then we evolve into performance audio wherever athletes move. There is usually a concern, hardware is hard. That's true, supply chain discipline, iteration, inventory planning, but this is exactly why many categories remain open. Difficulty creates opportunity. Our team combines founder vision, operating leadership, hardware expertise, and product-led growth execution. For this round, we are raising $1 million. The capital will accelerate product development, expansion, AI capabilities. In other words, we scale, and we invite you to come aboard. Thank you.
My name is Evgeny, and I was labeling for Anthropic helping training models like Cloud. And right now, I'm founder and CEO of a company called Promptend, and we do mathematical software verification. AI is changing software creation. It's already present, not the future. More than 80% developers report that they use AI tools or plan to use AI tools every day, and more than 40% of AI code is AI generated or AI assisted. AI is great, but there is one limitation. And that limitation is software verification and software review. Currently, there are two ways to check how what the software is correct, right? It's either the humans or large language models. Humans cannot move at the speed of the machines. So basically, all the time that AI saves for humans, they spend on verifying software. And for large language models, products like CodeRabbit, Graptile, etc., they are not having this issue with the speed, but they have limitations that LLM gives them because they have wrappers. And that limitation is that any LLM-based system is probabilistic, meaning the same code will produce not the same result running on the same model every time. Hallucination is a part of the architecture. So how are we going to solve it? We are building our own AI system that is not based on LLM. It is not an LLM wrapper. It's a standalone AI system architecture that's made specifically for software verification. This system is much more cheaper to run and train for software verification. It is not prompt dependent. It always tries to find all issues. And also, the system is deterministic, meaning the same model provides the same result every time. Here is how this model can be used through the data curation pipelines to the training LLMs or to work with LLM in the agentic development workflows. And we are the team to build it. I already told about myself. We have AI engineer on board, Alex, who have experience of designing AI systems end-to-end. And we have Marin, who is the CTO and was managing live infrastructure and production, running more than 200 million in client assets. So right now, we are already building the POC. We're in talks with the first design partner. And we reducing the false alarm, semantic white noise that this kind of model produces. And we are planning to do three things. Release our first MCP with API, do the first model in the TypeScript domain, the most wide-coded language in the world, and also prepare for our pre-seed angel round. Thank you.
Meet Fagura, alternative investment platform offering small business loans to vetted micro SMEs. There is a massive funding gap. 24 million of micro SMEs in the European Union are underserved by not being eligible for banks loans due to hard financial data, while microfinance institutions, they offer too high interest rate, transforming this growth capital into unsustainable debt burden. At Fagura, we believe the future lies in alternative finance. We have built a crowd lending platform in Eastern Europe, offering SMEs digital and instant access to capital directly from community of investors. We have intermediated 19 million euro up to date. We have paid 2.5 million interest to active investors from over 30 countries, and it helped us to finance over 3,500 loans. Fagura revenue model is simple. We charge commission fees from successfully originated loans and their reimbursement. As a result, we have tripled our monthly revenue from 26 to 75k euro, delivering 2 times year-to-year annual revenue growth. Our AI-powered scoring engine is the core of our platform. In seconds, it generates a risk rating, a credit limit, and personalized repayment schedule for entrepreneurs. We are serving right now Moldovan and Romanian entrepreneurs. We look forward to scale our activity in the European Union to replicate our business model. And just imagine, 10k of borrowers will deliver us 100 million loans value. We make a real impact. For instance, Genius Academy runs a school. Thanks to support from our investor community, they opened multiple locations, they tripled their revenue, and they expanded nationally in just 1 year. Multiply her story by thousands. That's the impact we are scaling. Our investors are also happy with Fagura, considering Fagura as a reliable, transparent, and investor-friendly platform to diversify your portfolio. Our AI strategy helps us to optimize our processes. It reduces our cost of acquiring the customer. It makes our onboarding like fast and furious, and we take care of our customers with our virtual assistants. Our go-to-market strategy is segregated because we are a marketplace. From investors' perspective, we understand that trust is a decision-making aspect. From borrowers' perspective, we clearly communicate our value proposition, delivering instant decision regarding the funding. We have raised 2.5 million up to date, backed by a VC fund, angel syndicates, and hundreds of retail investors. We are raising $1.5 million in our equity round right now, and by end of 2027, we will increase our annual revenue growth and total loans value 2.5 year-to-year growth, and to reach the break-even point. Our team is ready to scale. Successful founders with successful exits in the past, and a team of 25 colleagues, all backed by regional knowledge and startup resilience. With a winning team, proved revenue traction, and EU license, we are here to reinvent 3 Fs: friends, family, and Fagura, to bring smart finance to SMEs and freelancers. Be part of our journey.
Okay, thank you, Dmitry. All right.